alive, sailor. What's the matter? You hear me? You sick? What's going on here? Hey, I want you out of this restricted area. Now! Oh, God. Get over it fast! Captain Clark, the problem with the forward hold. Taking on water. All right, tell the mate to get the pumps, man. Come on, kid! Let's move it!
Okay, everything was in the kitchen, just like she said. Come on, Jody, help me. Will you light this for me? Yeah, I'll light it. I'm gonna try to call Uncle Mackie. Okay. Man, phone's still dead. There's probably a lot of lines out.
My parents are probably trying to call you. They must be totally crazy.
I'm scared. I want my mommy. It's okay, BJ. She'll be home really soon. I'm scared. I want her now. You know what? Because of the storm, there's no electricity, so that means that the refrigerator doesn't work. And guess what that means? What? We have to eat all the ice cream before it melts. All the ice cream? All the ice cream. Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream! Okay, let's go.
All right, get going.
I mean, really, no. I'm scared as her.
That ice cream.
While most of the Port Charles area has lost electricity, power company spokesman warned that repairs will go slowly until the storm begins to taper off. As yet, there seems to be no sign that that's going to happen anytime soon as rain and high winds continue to batter the area unmercifully.
Oh, that's ridiculous. This can't go on forever.
Unfortunately, along the Port Charles waterfront, where damage from the wind and widespread flooding is reported, commercial buildings along the docks are threatened.
You can't tell me about it. We must be a foot deep in the cellar by now.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna call the kids again. I'm gonna make sure everything's all right. Oh, the line's gone dead.
Well, I'm sure every phone in Port Charles is out.
We gotta do something. Maxie must be scared to death.
Don't worry, she's with Robin and Jody.
Well, they're two teenagers.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? You can't go out
I'm
there.
gonna go see my daughter.
Get real, will you? You heard what they said on the radio. You'll never make it to the brownstone.
You wanna make a bet?
Felicia! Felicia, get back here! Felicia!
Away, and I'll be over there. Good work. That was good work. Thank you very
Can
much.
you get someone down here to clean up some of this water, please?
How are you doing? Hi. This place is swamped.
Yeah, well, patients keep showing up on their own, or ambulance crews getting people to call.
Well, we took some footage on the paramedics. They're doing a great
I
job.
figured you and your crew would show up at some point.
Well, we're shooting the Charles Block all over town. Are you kidding?
You mean all of Port Charles isn't washed into the lake? There's some of it left?
Actually, it's holding up pretty well, except for the docks. The docks are taking such a beating.
Yeah, I hear there's some heavy flooding down there.
There's so much flooding down there, we couldn't even get our crew in there. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah.
Pretty bad.
I know.
Listen, I gotta go.
Okay, okay. Ted? Yeah. If the flooding's that bad down there, Tony might not make it to the brownstone. I doubt that he can. Robin's there. Babysitting for the kids. They're in terrible danger. I know it. Don't worry about that, because even if the brownstone was flooded in the basement, you don't have to worry about it. It's not that close to the water, and they're going to be safe. Tiffany, that's not what I mean. What are you talking about? Joseph Atkins. He escaped from prison. Did you know that, don't you? Yeah. He asked me to support his application for parole, and I refused. I think it was serious news. Yeah, except for the fact that the man happens to be furious now, and he threatened to get me for it. He said he's going to make me pay. Tiffany, he knows I have a child. What if he goes after BJ to get me? I think that's scary. You don't know that, though. The man is a sick man, and he's a murderer. And Robin and Jody are over there babysitting for those kids, and they are only kids themselves. Now, they're over there, and they haven't got a phone to call for help, and they haven't got power, and they've got a murderer. Bobby, listen to me. Joseph Atkins has got enough to worry about, but they ain't going after anybody. You know that. I mean, for one thing, he has got the police in 3 states taking from him right now. Yeah, well, so who says he's rational?
Chief Harmon, please call audio
knew about this. She told me not to do this. She told me not to do it. Bob was asking for the first place, and I didn't want to listen. And if I had listened and had the brains to listen, none of this would be happening.
It's not happening, Bobby, so stop beating up on yourself. Look, you're just scared, right? It's been a very stressful day for everybody, and you're just expecting the worst, so just stop it.
The man is a criminal, though. The man did con me. I don't know how I let my instincts get so far off the mark on this one.
Because he is a con man. He played on your sympathies. That's what they do.
Yeah, well, play me for a sucker, so I like it.
Bobby, he was an underdog, and you have compassion. Naturally, you just wanted to help him.
Yeah, well, never again.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. You know, compassion is a rare and wonderful thing. I don't want you to lose yours just because of a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Please report to Dr. Bowman, 74 OR.
Hey, wait a minute! Are you all right?
Oh, I think I broke a couple of ribs.
Yeah, well, you're lucky you didn't get yourself killed. After all, get back to the doctor fast, all right? Before your luck runs out.
No, I'm gonna go see Matt.
Police is pouring from spraying the cats and dogs. So, that's time. She needs you alive.
I don't care what you say. It's none of your business. I'm going.
You're not going anywhere.
Let me down.
McCarty, how bad's the leak? Man, it's getting worse. All right, man, get these pumps operating full capacity or we capsize. This plane isn't looking good, and these pumps aren't going to hold up under this pressure much longer. Have we got any beams aboard that we can wedge in and shore up the hull? Over on the port side. All right, I'll connect the hoses. You get your men moving. Okay, I need 4 men. You, and you. Come on, let's go. Are you crazy? Not the skinny kid. He's sick. Here, take that big guy. All right, come on. Come on, man, get moving or we're shark bait.
You know, I arranged this whole thing.
Arranged.
Yeah. The thunder, the lightning, power outage, privacy.
The ambiance.
I'm very big on ambiance.
Well, I'm pretty impressed.
Well, here's to you.
For any particular reason?
Yeah. For getting me out of jail. I've never been rescued by a woman before. It was the first time, and I must say you were very gentle with me.
Pretty hard to take, huh?
What are you talking about? You think I'm a male chauvinist pig? Waiter, another drink for the little lady?
You know what they say about martinis. 1 is too many. 2 are not enough.
How you doing? Before you order, sir, I've been asked to tell you that the hotel has been cordoned off because of the storm. For your own safety, you won't be allowed to leave the premises until we've been notified by the authorities that the area is safe.
How about them apples? Well, in that case, bring us a couple of more, then. What do you know? Here we are, stuck in the finest hotel in Port Charles.
My fate worse than death.
What did we do to deserve such torture?
Why don't you stop sitting here yakking and get us a room?
I thought you'd never, ever ask. Shall we? Oh, waiter, listen, send those up to my suite. Okay?
Very good, sir.
Good. Hey, you know what? You know what I like about you? It's not your beauty or your brains, your wonderful lips, or your terrific chest, or that you're on the ethics committee, but the fact that you're so painfully shy.
Just make sure we have a king-size bed.
No, we can't.
This is ridiculous. We've got to do something about this paperwork.
Here. Audrey, hi, excuse me. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but the lobby is totally filled with people.
Well, you're not talking about people who are injured.
I don't know if they're injured or not. There's like hundreds of people up there. They're stranded. They don't have any shelter. There's a lot of children.
Well, we're going to have to see about feeding them and finding a place to stay.
Well, maybe you could get the Red Cross or somebody to help.
They're already here in the nurses' classroom.
Oh, well, that's good. I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know that. Steve, I just want to... How in the world are you going to take care of all these patients that are here? What are you going to do with them?
Well, one thing you discover when you have an emergency like this, somehow what needs to be done gets done.
Okay.
Now, Emily, your name is Emily, right? We're going to take you into the corridor and put you on a cot where you can lie down. Then Nurse Vining here will put a name bracelet on your wrist and tell your mommy where to pick you up, okay?
Hey, you're going to be just fine. You come with me, sweetheart.
Honey, you're back. I'm so glad you made it. How about BJ and the kids? Are they all right?
I couldn't get down to the brownstone.
Oh, no.
The flooding is bad. I just couldn't get through.
Oh, honey, come on. I'm so worried.
Hey, if I can't get through Atkins, it's not going to get through.
Oh, well, great. That makes me feel just
Don't
wonderful.
be irritable with me.
I'm sorry.
I'm exhausted.
sorry.
You take it easy.
I don't mean to take it out on you. I'm just concerned. Do you think they're going to be all right with the flooding?
Worst case scenario, the brownstone is 4 floors. They go to the top, all right?
Something we're going to need to come on.
that Andrew Thank you. What a mess. Sean?
Yeah, Ray. What?
It's a mess.
I know. Never mess with Mother Nature, right?
Well, so is it a state of emergency? Have they declared that?
No, I don't think it's at that point just yet, Tony. Although the mayor has appealed to the governor for help. In the meantime, I'm deploying my men all over town to assess situations and take care of anyone.
Well, I just tried to get back home, and I couldn't do it. Can you get one of your guys to help me get through?
Well, I wish I could say yes, but we blocked all roads into the waterfront because of the flooding.
Sean, you blocked them?
We didn't have a choice.
Listen to me. I'm trying to be optimistic with Bobby right now, but Max and BJ are home with Robin and Jody.
All right, just relax. I'm sure that Robin can handle the situation for the time being, all right?
You know, Bobby and I have been working here. We didn't know the storm was this bad. Nobody told us. Where's the authorities? Why didn't anybody tell us that it was going to be this bad?
City fathers got caught with their pants down. The storm hit us so fast and so strong, we didn't expect it.
So you're telling me I'm not going to be able to get home to my kids, right?
Not until the storm is over with and the flooding subsides.
So what about Atkins?
Atkins?
The convict that escaped from Attica this morning. What about that?
Tony, to tell you the truth, Atkins is the furthest thing from my mind right now. Here, get all these out to the different sectors, please. Yes, sir. This is...
Oh, no, not the light.
Yeah, this is Commissioner. Have Chief Lewis call me at the hospital, please.
So how did I get so lucky? I could ask myself the same question. You know, it's unreal. Now that Nikki's a patient here, every time I turn around, you seem to be rushing to her bedside. Now, am I ever going to get you two out of my face? Is there a God?
Maybe you're cursed.
What do you mean, maybe?
Well, it cuts both ways, Simpson. I'm sick and tired of running into you all the time in here, too. What the hell was that?
Well, I think obviously any first grader could figure it out. It's lost power.
What, you mean we're stuck in here?
Wow, you are quick.
Am I getting stuck in here with Simpson?
Well, listen, there's no way that you're going to get anywhere by mutilating the alarm button either. So why don't you quit wasting your time and my patience?
What about the emergency generator? It's got to kick on.
Yeah, that's true, but it doesn't kick on initially except for the critical areas in the hospital. Like the OR floor, for example. Now, I don't think a passenger elevator is a real life-or-death area. What do you think?
We just have all the answers, don't you? Somebody let us out of here. We're stuck in here. Hey, we're stuck in here. Somebody get us out of here.
Try to control yourself. Mellow out. Now listen, the power is probably out in the entire hospital right now, okay? We might be stuck here for a while, so why don't you just chill?
But what about Nikki?
What about Nikki?
She's a patient in this hospital. She's injured. What's she going to do while the power's out?
I don't know. Maybe she can't watch TV right now. Or maybe she can't use her blow dryer.
Hey, I'm serious,
Hey,
Janet.
listen, she's not on life support right now, okay? You get that, Einstein? Now, what's going to happen to her is what's going to happen to every other recovering patient here. Absolutely nothing.
I don't like it. Something could go wrong.
Yeah, well, don't worry, it won't. Although knowing your girlfriend, her busy little mind is probably figuring out some way to use this storm to her advantage right now.
Are you trying to insinuate something?
Yeah, right now she's probably up there trying to concoct another lawsuit. Something like, let's see, she has to go to the John, and she claims that she trips over something in the dark.
Hey, knock it off!
So then she has to see the hospital, the power company, the maker of the generator, the floor nurse, probably the weatherman.
Hey, let's get something straight right now, you quack. Nikki didn't concoct her father's death. She had what she thought were legitimate grounds for a malpractice suit. I don't happen to agree with him. I think she overreacted, okay? But she didn't lie, and she didn't make anything up. So why don't you just back off?
That's very good. You're like a one-man cheering section right here.
All right. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's just leave it at that and hope that somebody gets the hell out of here fast. Come on! We're stuck in here!
Listen, why don't we just get one thing straight, just for sake of argument, okay? I don't dislike you. I hate every bone in your spoiled, rotten little body. Okay?
Put me down, Matt, or I'm going to have you arrested. I'm going to pop you in the drink for depriving me of my constitutional rights. Put me down. I'm not going to fight you. No, put me down.
All right. Stop your screeching. Oh, man.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Your knight in shining armor. You know, the least you could do is thank me.
What for?
For saving your bloody hide out there.
You really think you're something, don't you? Don't you understand? I need to be with my daughter.
Max is fine.
How do you know that something horrible could have happened? And here you are acting like some kind of macho thing, and I should be with her.
Alicia, listen to me. Listen, if you're bound and determined to think the worst, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But this is just a storm, all right? Granted, it's a bad storm. But it's just a storm. It's not some volcanic eruption or an earthquake or some mind-boggling disaster. Now, the kids are all in a safe place, and odds are they're going to stay safe.
Odds. You see, now you're talking about a gamble.
But it's also a gamble to go to the brownstone in this weather. A huge gamble.
I love my daughter. I can't explain it.
You don't have to.
Oh, Max, she's everything to me. I can't explain it to you. I love her so much. She means everything to me, and ever since I've had this amnesia, she's the only thing I have anything to connect to. You couldn't possibly understand that.
Of course I understand. But don't you think Robin is just as important to me? That young niece of mine, she's all the family I've got left.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't think about that. I'm real sorry.
Look, I am just as concerned about Robin, you know? I mean, not having an adult around. But they're doing all right. We called her. She said that she had the situation under control, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and they're at the brownstone. Alicia, the brownstone, the place is built like Fort Knox. Sure as hell isn't going to float away. The main thing to remember is that Robin is a very capable, very level-headed young lady.
Well, that's not the issue. I agree with you. I just don't like sitting here not knowing what's going on with Max. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go. You have absolutely no right to stop me. Ow!
Speaking of rights, come here. What gives you the right to put yourself in danger of being killed?
I'm not gonna get killed. Jeez.
Oh, no? Oh, no?
No.
Well, you're not going to do much good to your daughter if you're dead.
Good work, shoring up the hole and stopping that leak, man.
Yeah, I hope we don't have any more plates give way.
Well, this soup can't last forever.
You want to bet? I was in the gale off Cape Town about a year ago. It lasted 52 hours. And the boiler blew, the boat was dead in the ground.
Yeah. Come on, hurry up now. Dry clothes and back on watch. Dry clothes. It's a waste of time, and weather like this will last about 3 minutes.
Guess we'll get exactly.
No, not unless this calms down. Yeah, we were pretty lucky in stopping that leak, but don't slack up now. Drink plenty of coffee, stay awake. Give me the weather service.
Hey, you, Skinny. Ain't you got a dry shirt? Here.
See if you can get him.
General Hospital will continue in a moment. Bill Clinton.
Okay, let's get busy. Come on, we got a lot of work to do. That makes me very happy. Hey, fellas, hold a good thought. It sounds like once we're out of this soup, it's going to be smooth sailing. Right. What about San Sebastian? What about Shorley? What about R&R? R&R in your dreams. We haven't even been at sea 24 hours, R&R. Get out of here. Go back to work. Come on, you're all crying. Come on, you guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get those pants up. What is your problem? What are you... Oh, the head. Where did Callahan get you? God. Second, another problem in quarter top size. It's flight foot.
You know, I always thought the best way to do it was to Sinatra. But I think I'm changing my mind. The headliner's really the storm.
I'm the headliner.
That you are.
Actually, the thunderstorm reminds me of the 1812 Overture. My father's least favorite music. Says it lacks subtlety.
Really? I thought your father was a barber. I didn't know he was a music critic.
Neither.
Oh, no. You're kidding. You know, I had this really weird feeling that your father wasn't a barber, that he was maybe like my father, a lawyer, and even a big-time judge. Does that mean that you don't know how to handle a clipper?
Actually, Oliver Wendell Holmes is a distant relation. And I do know how to handle a clipper. My father, he's retired now, but he was the head of history at a university.
Is it a big university or a little university or...
One of the Ivies.
The Ivies? Whoa, wow. Oh, well. He must be pretty happy to have such a brainy little daughter as you to follow in the footsteps of old Oliver Wendell.
Yeah, no. Daddy's a hard man to please. See, for instance, when I was in law school, he never quite forgave me for not making a law review.
Oh, really?
It seemed like everything I did, I could never live up to his expectations of.
Well, you know something? Your father and my father should get together. They'd have a couple of legitimate gripes. Well, actually, they do have pretty good gripes. I've pretty much managed to screw up a lot of things.
As in getting suspended in the bar.
Well, that was one of my big screw-ups. Yes, it was. Yes, it certainly was. A good one. But I'll tell you something. I mean, I actually thought that he'd have taken it a lot worse than he did, but he was okay about it. I mean, he was all right.
Well, maybe it's just mellowing.
Maybe so. Maybe your father will do the same thing.
Fat chance. No, my daddy's too hard to please. He is who he is, and I'm who I am. And one thing that I am is a success, and that's all that matters now.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
So I'm going to take a shower. Want to join me?
You think they have a shower cap in there?
Dad, is there any chance that we can pull some extra personnel from other departments?
Oh, yes, it is crucial, Steve. We have to get all the available people assigned
We
to
still
ER.
have one hell of a lot of patients to handle, and there's more coming in every year.
I'll take care of it right away. We also have to find out what other parts of the hospital have had power failure.
Thank goodness the emergency generator.
Not as bad as expected. There's no surgeries right now, or not that many anyway.
Cola Warren, tell them we need everyone they can spare down here staffed. You got it.
Steve, I'm going to be doing a live interview here in about 10 minutes. Is that okay? It's going to be a problem?
You're a pro. We trust you to know how to stand and wait.
Oh, I'll do it. You got it. Thank you very much.
Tony, look, want to apologize for cutting you off so short about Atkins before, but he threatened Bobby?
He has broken out of prison. He is on the loose. Max and BJ are in the brownstone. Only Robin and Jody are with them. And, you know, I know it's a long shot that he would come, but I'm worried.
All right. It's better to be safe than sorry. I'll tell you what, I'll contact my man down there, have him check on the kids at brownstone, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Take it easy.
So why don't we call the staff at home who weren't scheduled to work today and see if they could come in, huh?
Well, some of them have already come in on their own.
Well, I'm sure a lot of them tried, couldn't make it. I don't think it's a good idea, Henry. It's too hazardous out there. In fact, if everyone in town had stayed home and the storm got worse, we'd have only half the patients we have here now.
Well, why don't I just announce it, you know, tell everybody to stay at home. It's a big problem.
Good idea. The last thing we need are injuries coming from the storm.
Okay, great. I'll do that.
Hey, I just talked to Sean. He's going to send a cop over there to look at the kids.
Oh, good. Thank you, honey. I'm glad.
Good.
Maybe now we can relax.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sean, thank you.
Welcome. Tony, I tried to reach my man down the vicinity of the brownstone. No luck, but I'll keep trying.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy.
All right,
I'll see you later.
Take a little break here right now.
Tony, you gotta come with me. They're bringing a kid in, and I think he's got a broken neck.
Hold it. Okay, keep him steady, guys.
Let DJ to sleep with Max. We should be able to hear him if they wake up. I wish we could go to sleep. I know. It's funny. I always thought candlelight was so romantic. Tonight it seems kind of spooky. Oh, man, that makes weird shadows and the wind howling and thunder. I don't know. It's like there's ghosts or something outside.
Would you stop? I'm like BJ. I want my mommy.
Well, I mean, it'll stop. It can't go on forever.
You know who I wish was here?
You just said your mom.
No, Dork. I wish Carl were here.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Just 3 of us.
No, I mean, Jason would be here, too.
Yeah, that would be rad. There's a knock at the door. I open it, and it's Jason. He's been out helping to save lives in the storm. And he's really cold, and I bring him in, I dry him off, and I make him some hot cuckoo.
But you can't, there's no electricity.
Well, I give him a glass of milk, and I give him some to die for brownies that I baked and brought over for BJ and Mac. We sit here and watch the candles flicker.
But excuse me, while you guys are talking, where are me and Carl? While you guys are picking out on brownies and milk and whatever you're doing?
Well, you're not here. It's just Jason and me.
Well, thanks a lot. I started this, you know.
Well, anyways, we sit here for hours and share our innermost thoughts. For the first time, he starts to look at me differently. He says, hey, she's pretty cool, and she's pretty.
And does he kiss you?
Passionately.
Oh, then what?
Then he asked me out on a date this weekend.
And he breaks up with Karen Wexler and tells her she's absolutely nowhere next to Robin Scorpio.
And Karen moves to Alaska, and Jason and I live happily ever after.
All right. What was that?
I don't know. Probably the window, a wind or something.
No, it's like breaking.
Maybe, yeah, but they would go to the door, wouldn't they?
Maybe it's a robber or an escaped convict or a rapist or
Jody, stop freaking out. It's just the wind.
Look, why don't you give it a rest before you drive me completely nuts, all right?
I'll do whatever I damn well please.
All right, fine.
I'm gonna go for a cold beer right now.
For what?
Nothing.
A cold beer. Yeah, that would be good right now. You know, speaking of booze...
Lay off.
Well, I didn't know if you knew this, but I was assigned to ER the night that you and Nikki almost bought the farm.
Yeah, well, 3 cheers for Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I also assisted the cops in the blood alcohol test. And you were a one-man distillery that night.
So?
So? So I think that explains how your car ended up in a ditch like that. Now imagine my surprise when I hear that little Nicky swore that she was the driver.
I mean it, Simpson. You lay off of this or I'll kill you.
Why don't you try
Everything all right here?
I'll take the stairs.
Are you stuck long?
No. It always seemed that way.
Any trouble with you two?
No, no. Everything is cool, Dr. Hardy.
Boy, oh boy, this is the life of Riley. I'm gonna remember the storm of '92 forever and ever.
I may have to start keeping a diary.
Oh, hey, you don't want to do that. You know what happened to Monica?
You had to remind me of Nicky, one of my very few failures. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but every once in a while, you gotta eat a little humble pie.
My father keeps me in line for the rest of my life.
How'd we get off on that subject? Hey, by the way, have I told you just how pretty you are and how smart you are? In fact, you may be smarter than me.
Counselor, I'll rub your back if you rub mine.
Are we talking back rubbing or reinstatement hearings?
Start with the bubble bath and see what floats.
Well, then, come here, my little sailfish. No.
Here you go. Here's a shirt and some socks to warm your feet.
Thanks.
What are you gonna do? Just sit there and shiver like a drowned rat?
You're too kind.
At least you change your clothes. How's your ankle?
Fine.
It's not fine. You can barely walk on it. Let me take a look.
No, don't bother.
Well, have it your own way. Don't go change in the office. There's water down there. You're gonna have to change up here.
I'm driving you mad with desire.
Satisfied?
All right? No, stop it now. Just turn around. Mr. Macho, I can take care of it myself. Go on, shoot. Okay. I'm all set.
Come on over. I'll put some ice on that ankle. Come on. You can go slower, you know. Look at this. It's probably
No.
Well, don't say that. It's probably swelling up already. I mean, if you don't get ice on it, it's going to swell up like a football and hurt like hell. Look at that. It is swelling already.
So now you're Dr. Macho?
Look, have it your own way. I mean, you can limp around for a week or two if you like. It's fine with me.
Sorry, I'm being a beast.
We're both on edge.
So where did you learn about sprained ankles?
I've had a few thousand.
I would have never expected you to be so clumsy.
Humanly possible I could do to go to the brownstone.
I know you would.
And now it seems like the storm's going to last until Christmas, but it will end. It's going to end soon. I could just repeat what I've been telling you. Everything over there is fine. The kids are going to be fine.
Even Max. And this may sound a little bit silly.
What?
Just now, I think I might have remembered something that made me lose my memory. Of course, all I can remember is since I've been back to Fort Charles, but I don't know if I had the nightmares before that.
Nightmares?
Yeah. I've been having nightmares every night. It's awful. I hate to go to sleep at night. And it's usually the same thing over and over again. This nightmare. This storm out here reminded me of it.
There was a storm in your dream?
I don't think so. It's about this person. It's a man. And he's been chasing me. He chases me through this very dark forest, and I can't seem to find my way. I'm running for my life. I'm scared. There's absolutely no way I can stop. I just don't dare.
Go on.
Well, he has no face, but he does say my name over and over and over again. And just now hearing all these, the thunder and the lightning, it just made me think of something that might have happened. Whatever it was that made me lose my memory, might have been something that was caused by a storm.
Yeah, there was a storm the night you arrived in Fort Charles.
Yeah, there was. Maybe this storm triggered something in my memory that might have happened the night that I don't remember. Oh, maybe this, maybe that. It's all crazy. It's just guesswork.
No, not necessarily.
Well, Tom keeps thinking that maybe it has something to do with something in my psyche of an old memory or something symbolic of some deep trauma that I experienced. So as you can see, there's really nothing solid to go on. Just some eerie feeling that I have. I don't know why I'm discussing like this with you. You're probably bored to death.
Felicia, I'm not bored at all. In fact, I don't think you should be so quick to shrug off your instincts.
Really? Oh.
Really? See, my instincts tell me that you're on the right track.
It's very nice of you to be encouraging.
More than being encouraging. Call it a sense or a premonition of some kind.
Oh, so you can predict the future, huh?
Felicia, it's more of a gut feeling.
Gut feeling?
Felicia, when I was growing up in the outback, I had a friend, an Aborigine friend. And his name was Tanganiva. Well, he taught me. He taught Robert and me both how to focus on your inward self and search for answers. He said that if you followed your heart and didn't let anything distract you, that would lead you right to the truth.
Sounds fascinating. It's really interesting.
Yeah, well, I think your instincts about this storm are absolutely right, but you're the one that's got to follow them up.
Wow, could you help me with it?
Well, yeah, I guess if we work together, I might be able to help you find the answers you need.
Yes.
Well, now, wait a minute. I can't promise anything. You may not like the answers that we find.
I'm glad the kids didn't wake up.
Yeah, you know it.
You know what, Jody? I don't think this is going to keep the rain out.
You know, it's not going to keep a housebreaker out either, or an escaped convict or murder.
Jody, stop it. It was the wind, okay?
Yeah, well, I sure wish Dr. Jones would come home.
I know, police or anybody.
How about we try calling your Uncle Mac again? Okay.
Man, still dead. Face it, we're marooned.
Maybe we'd feel better if we got something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
What was that? Not someone's trying to break in, Jody. Jody, someone's trying to break in. We have to defend ourselves.
Get below, kid. You're too green for this weather.
Tomorrow, when Darlene runs into boy trouble, she turns to everyone for advice except Roseanne.